This podcast includes explicit language and sensitive topics that some may find offensive.
All views expressed belong to the individual speaking and not a representation of any entity that we have been, am now, or will be affiliated with. It's your chance to back out now.
That being said,
If not, enjoy the show.
Previously on the Black Man Misunderstood.
Caribbean people has had and freaking added to the U.S. history.
Black man, black man, black man, misunderstood.
It's your boy Mike B.
In the neighborhood therapist.
Welcome to the Black Man Misunderstood. Here we discuss topics that about the black man that others are afraid to speak on. I'm your host, Mike B, and I'm always rocking with my brother.
Neighborhood therapist, a little under the weather, but I'm here now.
And this is episode 19 of season 3, Life as a Single Black Man. Woo! So since my boy's a little under the weather today, I'ma take the lead on certain stuff, make it easier on him. But bro, besides being under the weather, is everything else going right in your life, sir?
Yo, everything happens for a reason. God is good.
All right.
That's my answer to everything from now on.
Cool. All right, so let's cut the pleasantries. Let's get right into this. Today's episode, guys, we have a guest. This is one of our boys. He done hung out with us for the last couple of years. So we like to introduce you to Mr. Jarius Rosseau. Say hi to the folks, sir.
What's going on, people? How y'all doing? I'm doing
Hey,
all right.
hey,
Hope y'all doing good.
Hey, man, this is a brother here. So treat him with love, listeners. If you got love for him, just leave in the comments when you do. But let's get into it. What do you do, sir?
All right. My name is Jaris Rosseau. I am a physical education and health teacher. I also coach indoor track, outdoor track, cross country. I am an advisor for a Red Cross Youth Club. We donate blood. We donate, like I said, donate blood. We collect items and food for the homeless and a lot of other stuff. So yeah, we very active in the community. I also run a lot, like every day, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? No, but yeah, I like to work out. I like to work out, stay fit. Yeah, I ain't trying to promote myself, but I'm gonna keep it going. I like to work out, stay fit, and I also run for a track club. So I like to keep myself in it just to stay up to date, and apply what I learned to when I coach. So that's what I do.
Respect. Athlete to athlete. I used to run with this brother back in high school. We used to do some things on that track.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So
Stick. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. All right, so let's get into it. Do you consider yourself a single black man? And what does that mean to you?
I got 2 words. Hell yeah. I am a single black man. I'm gonna be real honest. I've been in a couple relationships. I could count on the hand, probably. Like, if you want to say serious. So yeah, I've been real single. I'm 30 years old. And single black man, to me, obviously somebody that doesn't have a partner. I wouldn't count being, like in a relationship, messing around with somebody, obviously. Like, so, and I've been, messing around here and there, but never really in that serious of a relationship. So that's just me.
I understand that. I won't say I relate. I've been in relationships on and off since probably high school. So.
Yeah.
Urge.
I know.
What's your day-to-day look like as a single black
I mean, usually, I go about my business, go work. I go work out. Make sure my mental health is in check. My physical health is in check, because there's a lot of things thrown at me. As a single man, well, I mean, you don't have to be single to have things thrown at you in life, but that's just what my perspective. And I come across females here and there. I'm a pretty big flirt, not gonna lie. But yeah, that's me. Social media, I like to spend a little time on that too, just so I can scope out the scenery and stay up to date with things and people. But yeah, that's my life.
So people want to know. The people want to know. Hey, yo, Mike B. Remember that segment? Hey, yo, Mike.
Facts. Hey, yo, Mike.
What does single Mike B look like in 2022?
All right. First of all, there is no single Mike B.
Hold on now. Hold on. See, I knew you was going to give me this sugar coat. If your lady, your baby, was not here, what does single Mike look like in 2022?
Oh,
what does your day-to-day look like?
Single Mike in 2022. No, honesty. I'll probably be hanging around Jaris a lot. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Me and Jaris go be with each other left and right. No lies. We
dancing.
Dancing, everything. Single Mike B in 2022. I'd probably still be in Jersey. One. I don't. I don't know, because I know how I used to be, and as you get older, you change certain stuff. But a 30-year-old Mike B single, I don't know. I don't know if that might be a dangerous problem, sir. First of all, I'm Jamaican.
You're not saying nothing. You Michael Jackson tiptoeing right now.
I am not tiptoeing. It's like, all right.
Right here.
Whatever. I tell you like this. So, Mike B does. I like to keep a lot of stuff in my personal life private, right? So, interactions with women and all that stuff. I'm not gonna go out and around and just flaunt and tell everyone. People who are in my rumbus, they may know some of the stuff, not all. Because the person that I'm gonna bring home to, the person you bring home to mama, you gotta be correct. So, I don't think anyone would really know what Mike B would be doing. I think I'd probably be doing a little bit more fitness like Jaris is, in the single day-to-day life. I'd probably talk to more women that I've seen throughout my days. Because once you're in a relationship, you gotta cut that nonsense out. And most people some people don't respect that, but that's a whole different story. And yeah, probably like Jaris, if anything that catches my eye, I'd probably take a chance. So, day in the life of Mike B in 2022, I'd probably take a chance. Yep.
Yeah, all right. Heard you.
All right, sir. We ain't gonna let you off the hook.
I know you.
Go ahead. So, what does the neighborhood therapist look like if he was single in 2022?
All right. So, first of all, listen. I got this robe on, right? Not because I'm sick, but just because this is the type of shit I'll be wearing. You know what I'm saying? With the hair rag and everything, right? Be walking around my house, sipping my tea. Okay. Anything you want? No? Okay, cool. I'm going back to sleep. Me, good sir, I'm not afraid to say it. I will have a basketball team. 5 people. Starting 5. Okay. But no, we're gonna talk about it. So 3 of those people I am allowed to have sexual contact with. 2 of those people are there strictly for intellectual conversation, or we give something to each other, one up type thing. And I think that keeps it healthy. Now, the biggest to that is you have to tell all these ladies what you're doing, and there's a certain honesty and understanding about that, because when you have a team that understands what's happening with you, they're like, yeah, bet, because all I want is X, Y, and Z. This is a female saying that to you because I'm heterosexual. So as long as you got an understanding and you pushing forward, everybody should be good. And now, when the basketball team starts to get tired, right, eventually somebody hopefully gets promoted from player to coach, right? That's what I call fiance. And then when she is tired of being the coach, she wants to own the team. That's when she becomes wifey.
I like a little analogy there, sir.
That's me in 2022. I like your analogy. Right. But this robe, right? I'm hot. I'm not single. Taking this shit off. I love my wife. I'm good. Fuck all that, all right?
You're a mess for that, bro. You a mess for that. Oh, man. You funny. I give you props for how you explained that. I give you props.
Yeah, that's real. No, listen. I know it sounded like it was funny, bro, but I'm so serious, bro. If I was not with that, that's the type of stuff I would be on, because it's not harming anybody if you're telling the truth to them from the door. Like, hey, this is what I'm looking for. This is what it is. Because right now, in my opinion, the dating pool got feces in it. So if you can find people that's on the same mindset as you, and that's gonna rock with you to get you to whatever it is you need to be as a man, what's the problem? Communication is key. So if we communicate and we all on the same, common ground when it comes to that.
You on that sister wives joint right there. You on that sister wives.
Not why? They ain't my wives.
They're not your wives, but I'm saying it's all right.
Jaris, how you feel about what I just said?
Look. I can't do a football team, man. I can't. I'm sorry.
I said a basketball team.
Whoa. Correction. Basketball team. My fault. I can't do no basketball team, bro. That's keeping up with 5 different personalities and giving them all attention. I can't do that. I know you. Look, wait. Let me come correct first before you jump in here, Mr. Therapist.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
You have your 5. You said you're gonna have 2 for intellectual, and then the 3 for sexual touch. All right. Yes, I get it.
No, 3 that I can have sexual intercourse with, but they bring more to the table than that.
Yes. Yeah, I'm just saying. Women do not operate like that, right? If you happen to find 5 women to agree to that, more power to you in this day and age. This is where I'm coming from. 5 women, right? This is why I know if I was single, I couldn't do it. 5 women. That's 5 different personalities. That's 5 different wants. That's 5 different needs. At some point, you ain't going to be able to give one exactly what they need and want. And I'm not even saying equally. It's to whatever y'all agree to, because you're going to be drawn out from the other one. So, keep your basketball team. Even if I was single, I'd be seeing 1 person at a time. 2 maybe, but that's it. I ain't no. Nah. Yeah.
Mike B. Point guards get traded every day, B.
Yo, I'm done with you, bro. I'm done with you.
Oh, bro. Jaris, I want to know what you think of my theory.
All right, so I'm going to agree with him. I'm not going to lie. Like, you got to keep your options open as a single man. Like, you got to keep them up. If they leave, they leave. But like he said, like, you be straight up with them. I ain't going to lie. I've been around. And I've been single for a long time. And a lot of girls, you tell them what it is, they'll stick around and they'll hear you out. So I agree with them. It works out. You got the energy for it. It works out.
Yo, I'm done. More power to the both of y'all. All right. Even though there's more power to Jaris because you off the market, so you don't even count anymore. So
Okay. Now, let me get into this little bag real quick. So, as a single black man, right? We'll get to the pros and cons later, but this is one of those things that a lot of us think about, right? If we were single, which is being alone, lack of companionship, right? So I'm gonna just take you through a few questions and just give me your response, Jack. All right.
All right.
How do you deal with those lonely nights?
Yeah, the lonely nights, they do suck, not gonna lie. Sometimes I try to hit up a shorty, come over, come through, or just even text just to kind of like compensate for that, that area of my life that I'm missing. But it does suck. Some nights I'm like, damn, I should be probably in a relationship. I wouldn't have this problem trying to go out looking for somebody. You out at the club, the bar, you trying to get somebody to come back with you. Because at the end of the day, we all want to be loved. We all want to have somebody right there. But yeah, it does suck. Some days I'm not like sad, but I'm just like, damn. It's always that thought, like, oh man, I wish I kind of had a girl, like, especially when you see your boys, you guys, you married just, and Mike, you've been in relationships for a while, so and when I see my boys too, and I'm just like, damn, like, like, but then when I'm out, I'm like, I don't want nobody right now. Like, I'm living life. I'm in the candy store, man. But then it's like it's like the up and down roller coaster, man. It sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be straight up. It sucks. So yeah, that's that's my thought on that.
Respect all the way.
Now, speaking on that, when do you feel is the right time for a man, not yourself, a man, to invest in a partner?
Yeah, so I'm 30 years old. I've seen a lot, experienced a lot. I think first you need to be financially stable. But I mean, you could work together as a unit to get to that point. But just for me, I think you should be financially stable, man. Because I mean, if you go in a relationship with no money, like, I mean, what can you really bring to the table? I mean, yeah, you can bring your love and affection, but you need the money, to live somewhere. You need the money for food, to go out. And if you, stuck in debt, like your life gonna be a living hell. So, I mean, you want that one thing off your plate, I think, as far as that goes. And then mentally you need to be open. You need to be ready. Because a lot of people go through things and they try to rush and they force the relationship, and then that's when shit goes downhill. I've seen it a lot of times. I haven't been through it much, but I've seen it because I've been around people in relationships, and a lot of it's forced, and then it ends up not working out, or they just miserable. And I don't want to be miserable. I'm a very happy guy, so I've seen it. But yeah, I think just financially stable, mentally ready and prepared, and just free of any other bullcrap that's going on in your life. Yeah, so that's the two main things that I think that you need to be ready to invest in a partner, and just be ready, to go through the ups and downs too, because everything ain't. Sunshine and roses, flowers, whatever you want to call it.
Hey,
So
I respect the answer. I'm gonna jump in there, right? I'm gonna jump in here real quick because I already know this may come in a comment or two, whoever. All guys say they want to be financially stable. All right, let me break it down to you guys out here, right? So when a man says financially stable, that's meaning towards what he thinks. Jaris pointed out a significant point about when he thinks he's going to be, not even thinking about when he's going to be financially stable. It's just him, period. And I think this is a common thing with guys too. So guys always look at their debt right? The income ratio. People, we don't talk about this. Like, dudes make a certain amount of money, cool, but do they got their own place? Do they buy a house? Because some people put these stipulations on themselves before they get married. Do they have a car? That's a whole nother story, but I ain't gonna go into that. Do they have financial accounts, 401ks, Roth IRAs, money market accounts? People put these stipulations on themselves to be financially stable and financially ready. So, Queen, find out what that means for your guy. Because I know guys say it all the time and say, "Oh, I'm waiting to be financially stable," and you usually think it's an excuse. It's not an excuse. You got to understand where that man's trying to be financially. So, ask those questions. But yeah, proceed.
Like that.
Okay. Now, this is a fun one. Do you go out by yourself?
So I've had like gone out by myself, but most of the time I'm out with my boys. So, so I'm not gonna lie, like I've gone out and disappeared. It's like so, but and I've done that a lot because I do like to do my own. I do like to do my own thing sometimes. I don't like people just hovering over me. If I'm talking to a girl, my boy right here, like what you doing? So sometimes I like to, separate myself from, the others. So, but I usually go out in a group or 1-man, 2-man basketball team. But
I ain't even gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. In the heyday when I was on the market and me and Jaris would go out, I think me and Jaris going out was one of the best things ever that happened between the both of us. Because we would both separate, go do our own thing, and then we'll check up on each other later on. But yo, you good? You good? All right, we good. We out. That's it. And I respect where he's coming from with that because people don't get that part. They got their boys who's hovering on. So you're gonna help me out? Do the legwork yourself, bro. Yeah, do the legwork yourself. I'll be your wingman if she there's more than one of them, but don't be trying to hang on my coattails.
Sometimes you got to go on a journey alone. Figure out how you do on your own. So it's you're not always gonna have people there. So yeah, that's but that's me. That's just me. And you too. Well, when you you're about to get married.
Okay, so why not by yourself? Why not go out there by yourself?
So this is a good question because I've been thinking lately. I've been on vacation. I talk to a lot of different people, and I see people they on vacation on their own, and I'm just like, damn, you know what? This might be a good idea because just so I could just be free, let things come to me, let me figure out things on my own, and not have to get other people's opinions and thoughts and ideas, just to see what happens, throw myself out in the world and see where it goes. So that's actually been a big thought on my mind, which I'm actually thinking about doing soon, just to see what happens, man, and go from there. You might discover something you might have never discovered, if you're with other people. So you might learn a couple new things, couple new tricks, So that's what I want to do. So.
Respect. So I got another fun one for you. This one is quite intriguing. I'm gonna hit you with it. How resourceful are you in regards to being a black man out on your own? And when I'm speaking on that, I'm talking about, do you coupon shop when you out there going to the grocery store? Did you automatically know how to wash your clothes? Was that something you had to learn along the way? Not putting the whites with the darks, all that. Like, speak about that.
Yeah. So as far as being resourceful, I think I'm pretty good in that area just because, growing up in a black home and my mom was a single mother, she made me do a lot. I mean, I felt like I was a slave sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm hearing my other friends. I'm like, yo, y'all going through this? They like, nah, bro. I'm like, So yeah, man, like, I had to learn how to wash dishes, clean, do clothes, laundry. I'm carrying the bags, I'm putting the stuff in there. I'm like, man, this ain't right. So and I learned from a young age to give up the money because I used to work as a teenager. My mom like, all right, can you give me some of the check? I'm like, damn, they're starting this early. I ain't even an adult yet. But yes. Yeah, so I know the struggle, man. Having $5 in your pocket for a week. No, let me stop. But yeah, I think I'm pretty resourceful. I mean, don't listen to me. Listen to me, but yeah, don't take that with a
Yo,
grain of salt.
Jaris, nah, you good, bro. You good. You speaking from your point of view, man.
Yeah.
You good.
Yeah. So and then just like being left home alone, like I knew how to take care of myself and survive. Cause my mom, she, like I said, single mother, real busy, teacher, coach, and always on the run, doing stuff for others, taking care of my grandma, passed away a couple years ago, R.I.P. to her. But that's, and I feel like I'm the same way, always on the run, always just busy. And I feel like that's another reason why, I'm in this situation as being a single man and on this podcast. But yeah, that's, so I would say that I'm pretty resourceful.
Respect. And just to give y'all a tidbit out there, you men who like to be waited on hand and foot and don't know how to pick up a broom, go wash your own clothes, go cook a meal for yourself, can you really be with someone and not do any of that? Can't expect a woman to do all that.
Hey, I got one more thing too. Like I learned how to use my hands. Like my mom forced me. I'm telling you, I was a slave, man. My mom forced me, rub her back, like doing feet. I'm being real honest, man. But when I give a girl a massage, she like, oh my goodness, you know what I'm saying? So it's things like that I had to learn because
my boy said he had practice, ladies. He has practice.
Yeah, man. They're like, where you learn that from? I'm like, don't worry about it, sweetheart. That's it.
Now they know. Now they know, though. Now they know.
Yeah. So, this grit right here. Woo. All right. That's it. I'm done.
Nah, you good, bro. No, we love it. Love the this. Now, come on, man. Just keep on coming with it. But now, do you feel that dating Black men is relatively easy or more difficult these days?
All right, so everybody got their preference, right? But I think the image that's been placed on Black men, especially with a lot of stuff that's been going on in the world, I think it's somewhat difficult. Seeing us being portrayed as thugs and doing this, that. You see it in the music videos, and like I said, people have their preference. Some people like that type of stuff. But I think, the image that's just being placed out there when you see on the news and, social media and all that other stuff, I think it's like making it a little bit more difficult for people to want to date Black men and, accept them. Especially when they're not accepted out there in the streets, and I don't want to get into like the cop situation and other things. They can, you get an eye on you when you go in the store. There's stuff like, little small stuff like that people see and, they absorb and take in. So that's why I think it's a little bit more difficult. Yeah.
For who?
For who, Jared?
Oh no, for what?
That's
for the Black. No, go ahead.
No. Go ahead, therapist. He's asking for who.
So Mike said, "Do you feel that dating Black men is relatively easy or more difficult?" Now I'm asking for who. Difficult for who?
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess for the person that wants to date the Black male. That's where I was going.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Can I eat real quick?
Go ahead, sir.
If your spouse, your partner, whoever it is that you're dating, does not understand black plight, what it means to be black, what it means to go through that type of, I don't even know what to call it at this point. It's really not that difficult because they can't tap into that empathetic nerve. But the black woman, or whatever it is that you into, for the listeners, it's extremely difficult because you feel what he feels. And that's just my thoughts on it. Like, you could date anybody, right? But if they don't identify as black, how could they truly understand what you're going through? How is it difficult for them? They walk in the store, they're gonna go buy something, they're gonna buy. Hey, you walk in the store, you probably got $100,000 on you. You can buy the store. Joe Budden said it best. You looking at me crazy, bitch? Don't you know I could buy this store? Facts.
Yeah.
But you looking at me crazy, right? And now I'm in here like I feel like it's 1,000 daggers on me. I don't want to be in here no more. And you got your little shorty to myself. What's the problem?
You're uncomfortable.
You don't see all these eyes?
Right.
Can't understand. That's why I said difficult for who?
Oh, okay. Yeah. If you ain't black, yeah.
But then you can also throw this side into it, bro. When it comes to the black queens, right? Since they do experience some of the stuff that we go through, because I'm not gonna say they experience every single thing that we go through. There's some things that they don't, and some things that they go through that we don't.
All right.
But it makes it even more difficult then, because now they're thinking, "Oh, he's going through that. Do I want to go through that with him?" And I don't think the queens talk about this enough. Some of them do, but not all of them. Where they chose the Caucasian perspective because they didn't want to see that struggle anymore in their life, and that's a real thing. That's trauma they got to deal with. So that's why they try to run away from home as much as they can. And that's another side of things where it makes it difficult to date a black man in some of the queen's eyes. Not all. Some.
I don't want to go no deeper than that because I think we need a black queen on that to defend that.
Yeah.
But what's your thoughts on that, Jaris?
I think he has a solid, valid point. Like he said, and like we all know, we go through a lot of different stuff than other people. We always got a target on our back. It's always more difficult to try to get the job. You always got eyes on you, like you said, in the store. Think you gonna steal or something, because that's just the image that's portrayed. So yeah, some people don't want to go through that. Some people like, you know what? Nah, this is too much for me. Let me get out of here. I can't put my foot down for you and have your back like that. It's too much. So some people could bear that weight. Some people can't. Like you said, not all, but some.
Fact. Okay. You feel like talking about relationships, my guy?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we good. Let's go. I need it. I need it.
Okay. Do you miss companionship, or are you too focused on your goals right now?
Oof. Yeah. So yeah, I've been focused on my goals for a very, very long time. And that's why the companionship part hasn't really been there or like that solid. Whether it had to be with, me running track, trying to, be great at that. Me with coaching, I got to put all types of hours in. And trying to make sure the kids good, because I'm focused on that. And me with teaching, I teach a whole bunch of different subjects, special needs. I got freshmen, seniors. Now I'm teaching another new subject, yoga and dance. So I gotta, put my head in the books for that, make sure I'm good to go, and make sure I come correct. Some people like to do their job well. Some people like to, bullshit their job. And me, I'm the type, I work hard, man. I grew up, I had to fight for a lot of things, and I'm still fighting for a lot of things. But yeah, so I think it's just I've been too busy. But part of me now, I'm getting older. I'm just like, you make times for the things you want, obviously. So that's just one thing I could put on the list to make time for, and see where that goes. Cause I mean, we only getting older, right? Unless we're gonna find a fountain of youth. But I don't know where that's at. So I need to hurry up. So that's where I'm at, the point in my life.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's my take.
In due time, my brother, in due time. But I do want to add, you say you're busy. I don't look at it busy, right? Because that's how you dedicate your time. Yes, you're doing something, but I don't say you're busy. I said that's dedicating your time. You're getting something out of it, even though you're giving up yourself to that moment, right? And when you find your right queen, she's gonna encourage you to continue to do that and support you. So I'd say don't change what you're doing. The right one's gonna come and accept it. Just point blank period. You may have to, tweak the schedule a little bit, but you ain't gonna have to stop doing what you're doing, bro.
Yeah, that's very true. You're right. I could invite them to the track meets, you know what I'm saying? Come watch me in action, babe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're right. You got a good point.
I got you, bro. Got you.
And he's hitting into my next question, because you got to know what you need and what you want. So what is it that you need and want from a queen?
I want the love, the affection. I want to know somebody's going to be there for me when I'm down and out. I want somebody that, is driven. You don't have to be as driven as me, but you got to have some goals. You got to want to be great at something. You got to want to level up constantly. You got to want to keep learning new things and just become a better person overall. So that's something that I'm like really looking for. And obviously, I do like the looks, and I do want a woman that's, somewhat got her, shit together, physically, obviously, and but I do like my thick woman too. I guess we might get to that later, but yeah, I want somebody with all those things, and like to have a good time, because I'm a guy. I like to have fun. I like, just sometimes you just gotta go with the flow a little bit, let loose. Don't be a Debbie Downer. Try to be positive. Look at things, in other people's perspectives, and just to empathize with certain things, and never jump to conclusions, and just have an open mind with whatever comes in life.
So you gave us a bunch of wants. No, it's a bunch of wants. What do you need?
Oh, my needs? Oh, damn. Oh, you right. Shit. All right, what I need, huh? Damn. Oh, we getting deep. Damn. I need a bad shorty. That's what I need somebody that's gonna match my fly, man. I need somebody that we, once we get back from our events and stuff, we gotta have a little fun, I'm talking sexually now, but but my need, I need that. My sex drive is pretty high. But yeah, that's what I need. Yeah, I need that. And not only sex, I just need the love and affection. I don't want to get too deep here, but I ain't really get. Say again?
No, go ahead, bro. Go.
Oh yeah. Like I ain't really. Like I said, I grew up with a single mother. I ain't really get that love and affection from my pops. My mom, she wasn't really there as much. So to find somebody that's gonna be there for me and you know, treat me right, you know, not only like the physical part, but you know, just you know, respect me in that sense. That's what I need. And just somebody to be there when things get tough. Because, like I said, like we've been talking about, you know, this the thing, all the stuff going on is getting real hard out here, and we can't do things alone. So, you know, we may have our friends and stuff, but having that partner too is a need.
Great bar.
That's deep right there.
Yeah,
Now,
y'all
I
got
wanna
me. Y'all
talk
got
about
me.
something.
Y'all got me in my feelings now. Hold on.
Hey man, we do that sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
Now I wanted to take it back to something you stated earlier. You said you see your homies, they wiped up or they dating somebody, and you be like, dang, right? So specifically, how do you feel when you see black men who are married or in relationships around you? Is it like they being buzzkills or what? What's going through your head?
You know what? Cause I ain't no hater, man, and I see it as like wow, like damn, they doing good, man, like good for them. Cause you know you don't see this day and age a lot of people getting married or having happy relationships like that. Cause I've been around, like I said, and I've seen a lot of people, you know, just unhappy or just in bad places in their relationships and marriages. And when I see that, I'm like, damn, like, you know, I could be that person someday and be like them. You know what I'm saying? So it encourages me. You know, it boosts my morality a little bit. But yeah, definitely no buzzkill, man. I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy for that person. And you know, I try to strive, you know, to try to be there one day.
Yeah, man. Buzzkill. Nah, I say this about Jaris. When Jaris found out I was getting married, and even when I was in a relationship, Jaris is one of my supporters for real, for real. He's like, "Oh, word, congrats, my guy." You know, he ain't never say anything otherwise, man. He ain't say nothing otherwise. He knew where I stood, and it's been my boy still. So it's all good.
Look, it's an accomplishment, man. If you got any type of accomplishment in life, man, I'm happy for you because like you leveling up. That's it. That's all we trying to do in this life.
Dude.
You know, make a little bit more money, do this, do that, get the car, get the house, get the wife, the kids. That's leveling up, man. That's all what it's all about. So
All right. So I'm gonna get into my little smoke fire session real quick. Go into my bag. You're talking about stereotypes when it comes to dating a black man. And I just want to know if you agree with any of them and you can elaborate on your reasoning. So, first one, when it comes to dating a black man, when these black men date outside their race, it says that they don't like black women. How do you feel about that statement?
nah, that ain't true. I've dated people outside my race, and I love everybody. You know, Baskin Robbins, man, all flavors, baby. Like this, it. I don't do that discrimination, man. That ain't it. It's just what I like in them, like at that moment, and what I. No, that's nah. That ain't it.
Ain't it? All right. Mr. Therapist, you want to add anything to that?
Nah, you good? You got it.
All right, I'm gonna just add this one thing. All right, we say racist out here. I'm gonna just say it like this: there's only one human race. All right, we all knew black people was first on this earth. People want to hide in caves and whatnot, and we know what happened after that. But yeah, I think this stereotype is like one of those ones that like it's always coming up to the forefront. Oh, he ain't never got a queen. He must not like his mama. What does his mama got to do with who he dated? Sometimes it can be an issue when the mama could be abusive and he don't want someone like his mama, but you can't just stereotype everybody like that. You can't help who people fall in love with, please. All right. On to the next. Do the lady have to be down for the cause when it comes to dating a black man? We spoke on this a little bit earlier. I just want to make sure we all on the same page. Yes? No? Maybe so.
So the cause, like having a back, like being there for them. You saying?
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah. Yeah. So you want me to agree? Like you ask him to agree?
I'm actually agreeing. Yeah. Actually, if you have any other point to add to that.
Yeah, I agree.
Mr. Therapist, you good on there too? All right. Now these last two ones, they're a little funny. I ain't even going to touch on it because that one it's all good. We already spoke about that earlier. These last two ones is funny and crazy, and we're gonna be real legit on these answers. All right, first one is black men are always packing. Do we live up to this stereotype or not?
I think for the most part, yeah. I mean, look, not everybody built the same, but I ain't that big of a guy, but I do well. And I'm saying big as in tall, but as far as that goes, as far as that goes, yeah.
Look, I'm gonna say. I mean, no, I'm gonna say this. No man take pride in what he got. Something wrong with him. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, I agree with that too. But yeah, everybody's not built the same. Like I said, some people may have the shrimp. I mean, I'm sorry. But yeah.
All right. Last one. Light-skinned dudes are sensitive and emotional.
Oh man, what you think, Justin? Everybody got their own little sensitivities and stuff, man. So I'm not gonna agree.
All right. And
Man,
go ahead.
fuck all that. I love my light skinned brothers, but y'all being y'all feelings, bro. I don't care if it's stereotype. Y'all can call me whatever y'all want to call me. Y'all can at me, man. It's at the neighborhood therapist. You know where I'm at. I welcome all smoke. But y'all brothers, y'all be wilding, bro. Y'all be getting on some stuff, man, and y'all be singing and doing certain things, and I'll just be like, yo, my man. But
Yikes.
I will say, don't confuse their oversensitivity with them being emasculated. Because I done seen a couple of light-skinned dudes trash people in fights. So please don't confuse it. Now, they may be in their feelings when it comes to certain things, but please don't approach them like they ain't got no hands.
Wait. Wait, so quick question. So when they fighting, are they crying? Why they throwing punches?
Nah, I've seen these light-skinned dudes turn up, bro.
Oh man, I'm done with that, yo. I'm done. Y'all funny with that. I ain't got nothing to add to this because I'm chocolate. I don't want to speak on the lightest persuasion. I'm good.
All right.
So, Jay, what's the pros and cons of being a single black
man? Man. So yeah, the pros, you do whatever the hell you want, man. Yeah, so you do whatever you want, man. You don't got nobody clocking you, tracking you, asking you where you at. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, there's a few of them that they be on me like they with me. I'm like, yo, why you clocking me? Like, we not together, baby. So yeah, that's the thing. You could do whatever you want. And the cons is, that companionship, the lonely nights like we talked about. And just having to always search for something to fill in that void, which is not having somebody at the end of the day to like really just be there to talk to, just have a listening ear to get that love and affection on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the cons of it. But yeah, that's my thought.
So you saying over here, pillow talk is healthy?
Yeah, I think so. You gotta look. You gotta talk. You gotta talk to get things off your chest. You gotta talk to have some kind of release. Can't have stuff, bottled in. And some things you don't want to tell certain people, and some things you want to tell a partner. It's just all on, your thought process with that.
Fact. Can't see no wrong with that. So, is there anything you want to tell the fellas to watch out for out in these single streets, sir?
Just for, the girls out there that's just smashing all the homies. Cause they be doing that on the low, man. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. And just, be careful with the gold diggers. So that's it, man. Just and people that's not really there to. I mean, obviously, we all have our reasons for like trying to kick it with somebody, whether it be sex or the intellectual part. But just people with bad intentions. That's all I want to say. People with bad intentions. That's there to cause you harm in any form or shape, way. Yeah, that's that.
Nah, respect. Anything to add, Mr. Neighborhood Therapist?
I'm not in the streets no more, but I talk to many of people that are. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. I done met many of people that feel how they feel about the dating pool. But if I could find a way to match these people up and tell them to go to the park at the same time, I would. Because you got a lot of dope individuals that happen to be single, but they losing hope because they running into idiots, as I consider them. People that ain't got no home training, people that were given everything, spoon fed, you name it. And you got humble individuals like Jaris. You got humble individuals like people that I know that are out here single. And if they just bumped into the right person, they'd be straight. They'd be good.
You ain't never lie. I'm gonna add on to that just by saying I was one of those people at one point. Jaris and Just can probably attest to this. Vegas trip. After that trip, I was like, nah, I'm good. The next one, that's it. I said it, and it just happened to fall into my lap at the right time. So I got to say.
Yeah, and I agree because a lot of people too are like you were saying. A lot of people are losing hope. I had one girl told me like she got no more energy. She got no more energy to date. I was like, no more energy. You can't give up like that. Like it's like you said, there's plenty of people out there. You gotta run into the right one. Sometimes it takes a long time. Sometimes it happens quick. I mean, you guys you married and Mike about to get married. It all happens on different timing. But yeah, you can't lose that hope, man. You don't want to be lonely forever. That's not the way to go.
Fact.
And let me say something to the humble single individuals. You can't go to work and then go in the house. You're not gonna be found like that. Come outside. You don't gotta go to a bar. Go to the library. Go to the park. Wink, wink. Go to the park. I'm gonna send out a SOS. Go to the park. How many times I gotta say it? Go to the park. Go outside.
Yeah. I'm about to go right now, bro.
Hey.
I know it's a little late, but
hey, park. Look, you ain't wrong, bro. The gym, hey, and people won't knock this, but that's y'all. Sometimes you can find them in the church. I ain't saying everyone in the church. I said you can find them in the church. That's look. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. Some of these church who who are living the earthly lifestyle and not preaching the good book the right way. Just saying, be careful when you go to church. It ain't like how it used to be. Nah, not like how it used to be, man. Got a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing in church now, so you gotta be careful even when you go to church, bro. So, hey, that's if you go. I'm not saying that, hey, if you go. Don't just go to find a woman, please.
That's all I have for that.
Yeah. Well, Jaris, we appreciate you coming on here, man. Man, we get to celebrate later on this year. We get to celebrate.
I appreciate y'all inviting me, man, because I ain't gonna lie, I probably needed this a little bit, because just to find myself a little more and think a little bit more on this, and then, yeah, I gotta make my way to the park.
Right.
Respect. Hey, I tell you like this, bro. In due time, sir. In due time. Be speaking about this now and watch. It's gonna just show up out of nowhere. But for the listeners, you can take the notes that we've spoke about this episode, man. Then take everything that Jaris has said to heart, everything that I've dropped in, and take them notes that Mr. Neighborhood Therapist done dropped. Make sure you go listen and go to those parks. You never know who you might see. Go to those parks, wherever you might be.
Listen. The main takeaway of this episode, basketball team, but that's not the main takeaway. The main takeaway of this episode is wake up in the morning, work out like Jaris in the morning, go for your runs. And instead of going for runs in the neighborhood, go run to the park. You'll be surprised at what you meet there. All right, I'm gone.
With that, folks, we see y'all next week. What up, listeners? Mike B here. Hope you enjoyed the episode. You can find us on IG at BMM_podcast. On TikTok at BMM Podcast. Facebook, just type in the Batman Misunderstood Podcast. And then you can find the Neighborhood Therapist at the Neighborhood Therapist on IG. And you can find myself at MikeB_BMM on IG. And if you want to connect with our producer, the DJ himself, Mr. DJ Daxter, check him out at DJ Daxter on IG. All right, folks. See y'all next week.